Hello guys, it's another time. Welcome back again in my channel, and today I've got a pretty new tool that I found in the internet, and it's a very useful tool. It's called the Msi Afterburner. This tool is used to overclock a graphics card. As you know, overclocking is the process where you actually override the settings and get much of your graphics card than what has been specified, and so it gives you the ability to go beyond these specified values of your graphics card. So the Msi Afterburner tool is an overclocking software that can overclock your graphics card to the values that initially your graphics card could not reach. So it gives you this ability, mind you, in the cost of heating and much more power consumption than in the normal settings. So when you overclock your graphics card, you're gonna have a little bit more power consumption and voltage, and of course your PC and your graphics card will overheat much more than in the normal settings. So be aware of that, but it's a very good tool that you can use. So basically in the Msi Afterburner you have variables that you can vary in accordance to your settings and in accordance to what you want to achieve actually in your software and your work. So you have the core voltage that you can vary, you have the power limit, you can vary that one too. You got the core clock, you can vary that one. You got the memory clock, you can vary that one, and the fan speed. All these variables can be varied, so it depends on what you want to achieve in your PC. For those who like gaming, for example, I will advise you to vary only the two of these, and that is the core clock and the memory clock. Only these two can be used by those gamers. If you're a gamer and you want to achieve somehow a bigger values in your graphics card that can enable you to play your games much more smoothly, then the core clock and the memory clock are the two variables that can make you best achieve your goals for gaming. So it depends on what you want to do with these. So increasing, for example, the core clock, increasing the values of the core clock will give you much more increase in the quality of your gameplay, increasing the frame rates and so on, and the memory clock as well. I prefer and I recommend that these two, core clock and the memory clock, to be increased simultaneously, and they will give you pretty good results if you increase them simultaneously. The core clock and the memory clock, increasing them, of course, if you increase them too much, you're gonna experience some flickering during gameplay. But what I recommend here is that you increase them slowly until you reach that particular point where you think that you have achieved your gameplay, best quality in your gameplay. I recommend that you increase them to those values slowly. You go and check your game slowly again, you go and check your game until you reach that point where you don't have the flickering during gameplay, you get good quality, higher frame rates, but at the same time your graphics card should not be crashing. So you just increase it slowly until that point where you think you have the best results. So in this MSI Afterburner, of course, you have various areas. This place right here where you can it's the profiles. You can actually save various settings of your MSI Afterburner for various programs. For example, in FIFA, let's say 19, I got these specific settings that I want to set that are best to play this game, so I can save it, say profile 1. I got probably another program, let's say my Photoshop. I'll use these settings, go and save it to profile 2, and so on. You also have this right here called the startup. This you can save certain settings of the MSI Afterburner and keep them there and keep them appearing during startup of your laptop. So whenever you start up your laptop, you can have those settings that you have set and click the startup button. So basically that. So the MSI Afterburner is actually quite a good tool, I can say, and it does actually what it says. It overclocks your graphics card. It does that well. I've seen it, I've proven it. So you can overclock your graphics card, but remember, it's going to be at the cost of several factors. As I've said, you're going to increase your the heating of your PC. That is going to increase substantially. Also the power limits, the voltage also is going to increase. The power consumption as a whole is going to increase by much. So what I recommend, something else, is that you're gonna have to find a much more effective cooling mechanism in your PC. This will help you much to cut off the heat that is going to be generated in your PC and reduce it by much than using the normal cooling system that you have. So you can put additional fan, let's say external fan, to help you cool your laptop. And if you can achieve that, I believe you're gonna have a much smoother and much more higher quality during your gameplay. So the reverse is also true. For those who are having some problems of overheating at normal settings of the game, and they really wish to play, let's say FIFA 19 for example, they can. Instead of clocking it to the higher values, you're gonna lower the values of your MSI Afterburner down to the minimal limit. Why did I say that? If you lower the core clock to the minimal limit and the memory clock to the minimal limit, it's gonna substantially decrease the amount of heat that is gonna be generated in your graphics card. And as you know, that many games will not play good if your laptop is overheating. So if you want a smoother gameplay without flickering, then for those who run PCs with smaller values of their graphics card, then I recommend them to lower the core clock and the memory clock. I've done this in my GeForce GT 525M. It's a pretty low graphics card, but I use that to play FIFA 19.